You're awake. I didn't use enough anesthesia. Whoa! Hello everyone, hope y'all are doing well, and welcome to I Nima. Now, I don't know much about this game. I never really know much about any of the games I play. I just see other YouTubers play them and they look really cool. This is a demo on Steam, and I wanted to check it out. It's called I Nima. So I think we have to convince our mother that we're her daughter or something. But this music, take a listen. It's just fire, man. But let's get right into the demo. Begin demo. Let's go. Am I Nima? Oh. N. I. M. A. Nima. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. What the freak are we talking about right now? An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked! You're breathing. The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. You are underground, dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets being a strange sense of comfort. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. Oh my god, look at that guy. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Nima? Is that you? Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. Stranger Nima, Mom. Oh, when you're done, words can be dragged from your brain down to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. Mom? Mom, what's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. Wait, is our mom trying to convince us that we're Nima, or are we trying to convince our mom that we're Nima? She pauses. Lost. Me. Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way up the stairs. Huh? Thanks, Mom. Whoa. A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. The odor, reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks, is masked by overwhelmingly amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hand, but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small dull spoon in front of your now free hand. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at the bowl of food, then back up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in your binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I am going to bring you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel, if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji make you think of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. Hungry. Hungry kanji. Disgust. Disgust, Mom. Food. Food? Food. Huh. Food, Nima. Hungry. Can I drag that to my brain? You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, you know that is not true. She's looking for a special response. Try connecting ideas to mind and see where those traits of thought lead to you. Tell me what you're thinking about. Can we eat this? Hungry. Gruel. A fantastic source of nutrients high in protein, fats, and minerals. The perfect feast for any growing boy or girl. Before you know it, you find yourself shoveling mouthful after mouthful of lumpy congee down your gullet. Delicious! Well, pain. You barely notice the crunchy calcium-packed fish bones cutting into your gums. You can feel your stomach distending in your body, an uncomfortable weight that only succeeds in making you hungrier. Easy there, champ. Mom grimaces, disgusted by your enthusiasm. She yanks the bowl away from you, almost as fast as you set it down. You really were hungry. Usually hate my cooking. Can I have more? I think you have had enough for now, dear. You yawn. The bowl of congee certainly chased away your appetite. Now you prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. Pain swinging, blood rock, pain river, rock. Whoa, stranger, rock. Okay, river, swimming. Pain, food, swimming. You think these match? Fish! We got fish and river. Swimming, fish, and blood. No. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Ow! Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow the real test will begin. You pass those, and you're free to leave the basement, and everything can return to normal. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? ... I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? Okay. Swimming, rock, blood. What about the blood? Swimming. I got hurt while swimming? You feel like you don't trust the explanation. You went swimming by yourself and hit your head on a rock. I told you not to go because the current was strong, but you didn't listen as usual. You were lucky I found you when I did. Drown. Really? Yeah. Her voice is tinged with regret. She's lying to you. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to ask about? Drown. What about Mom? We can ask about our mom. Are you okay? Are you okay, Mom? She looks surprised and then looks down at her cardigan. Do I not look okay? You look like you stopped taking care of yourself a long time ago. You try to smile warmly at her. I was worried about you. But it's all okay now. Just need to run these tests. How about afterwards we spend the last week of summer break heading down to Radium? A nice hot spring trip will do us some good. Sure. Can I help you somehow? Just focus on getting better. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? Oh, we're feeling more and more pain. I just have one more question. Stranger Nima. What about Nima? Am I Nima? Am I Nima? Your mother looks stricken, drawing away from you. She closes her heart, and instead of your smile, you see that same stony face you saw in the memory that flashed through your brain. I'm joking. I know my name is Nima. Your mother doesn't laugh. Nima, please, this is not the time to be joking. I need you to take this seriously. Well, that was a waste of question, but it was worth it for the look on her face. Whatever. The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, then you feel your body fall toward to be caught by the rope fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as a rogue bolt of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You are lowered on a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you, here was hesitant to do so. Her acts of mothership seemed little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again, the world goes dark. What? Wake. Whoa. Fossil. That took an awful lot of time. Oh, my head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Okay. Was it always this lumpy? Was always this lumpy, okay. I was not talented at all. Mom, dad, family. I think we should ask about her dad. I was not talented at all. Should I knock for mom? Yeah. Are you awake? Yes. Whoa, look at her. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts. Why does she have deadbolts on our door? Opening the door, only a crack for it to be caught by the chain, locked and held nearby closed. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Crap. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you, passing by to ascend the stairs in a staccato of thumps, and exits the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She returns, trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag, bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Did you sleep well, Mom? No.
Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she's slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. She looks like a doctor. I feel like, how does she know about vitals and all these recovery? You look stable. I feel like she's a doctor. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips up a notebook and makes note for that response. How's your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook closed and the fake smile turns into a real one. You're going to do better, okay? Today, right? Today is going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, it invokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? Shark plush, happy. Dad, happy. Happy. We could just do happy. Aw, he's so cute. Can I have him? It's already yours, Nima. Yay. Dad, the trip. That's the toy Dad got from me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets?
Yes, out of the ball.
It's not really a good time for that right now. Aw, man, promise me we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to go when Dad was still around. Memories of your father embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a what is that word? Melancholic chuckle. It's funny, you used to bring this everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey! He never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgia silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed into its surface. There's a prismatic glow to the rock, an opalized skeleton frozen in time and then cracked open like an egg. That's a fossil! Mother hesitates, unsure if she shows you this thing. Still, she places it on the table and pushes it towards you. What does this remind you of? Rock pain. Is there fossil? Do we have fossil? Let me search. No, we don't. We don't have fossil. Blood. Pain and blood. Rock. A rock. That's just a rock. It's not just a rock. It's an important rock. Why do you think it's important? Wait. Old Mom? Like, wait, look. Look. River fish swimming. Fish drown outside. What? Mom. Your work. Hungry. Stomach grumble. Disgust. Ew. Ew. Is that a bug? Not exactly. Swimming. Found it. Found that fossil. I found it in Kicking Horse River. You were so happy when I gave it to you as a present. Mom looks pleased. She reaches out and starts to run her finger across the fossil. Yes, I was. It surprised me because you usually don't find fossils like that underwater. It must have slid all the way down from the mountain to end up here. You start to recall the day that you dived in, the clearness of the turquoise water that made it easy to see the bomb. The rock that seemed to call to you, your mom's carefree smile. It looks like it's broken, though. Mother nods, not looking at the fossil. She already knew it was broken. I extracted the fossil after you gave it to me. Some of the imprints are still here, though. You feel like Mom isn't telling you everything. There was something special about this fossil when you found it. A reason you ran across the rock to present it to her. Can I see it? No, not right now. I'm still studying it. That's okay. I can wait until you're ready. Until then, I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Cooking, talking, taking care of the house, picking up after you. It's all fine, so as long as you can achieve your dreams. What's that supposed to mean? Your mother has called you... Wait, what? Your mother has called you her lab assistant, but all you did to help her was cook and clean. Back then you told yourself you did all the work for love, but now you can't help but feel indignant. It's not fair that I have to do all this work and I don't even know why. All this work? Doing your chores is just the bare minimum. Don't be ungrateful. This project is going to fix our family. Bare minimum? You didn't even let me leave the house. I felt like I was in prison.
You shouldn't have said that.
You have to learn your lesson. What lesson?
You really shouldn't have said that.
I don't think that we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. You are my good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself who you are, but the tone is clearly suggesting that you've begun to wander off the script she set out for you. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's all my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. Bro, what is going on right now? Are we fighting with each other? Like, why? I was ready to forgive you, for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems like you're too spiteful to move on. You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Your mother grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking further. Gruffly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of the door, then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering something about controlled stimulus as she stomps away from the door and begins ascending the stairs out of the basement.
You messed up. Pushing buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore.
You banish the errant thought from your mind. After the interrogation today, you want for nothing else but the comfort of the bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle and your arms push against a series of tight ropes that you bind you still.
I told you she doesn't like failure.
Whoa! This is weird. Your mother enters the room wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. You're awake. I didn't use enough anesthesia. Anesthesia? You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine, you won't need it. She leans over, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. You pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with a procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling, ever so slightly. But that's okay. What the hell? Our mom gave us anesthesia? What? That is insane. Whoa! What the hell? There's always next time. Feel the blade scrape past your socket and push out to the nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an entirety in this darkness until a familiar voice. Nima, is that you? What the freak? And then there's music.
Bruh.
Why the hell did our mom kill us? I need an answer, bro. I need this game to release right now, Dev, whoever you are. I need this game to release. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I really did enjoy this video a lot. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.